The 155 mm armed M109 Self-Propelled Howitzer SPH, stands as a testament to innovative military engineering and adaptability. Developed alongside the 105 mm armed M108 SPH, both vehicles shared a common hull superstructure and turret design, with differentiation primarily achieved through their respective armaments. Ultimately, the M109 emerged as the more powerful option, boasting an extended operational life due to its robust design and continual modernization programs. Its endorsement by the U.S. Army and U.S. Marine Corps, combined with its combat deployment during the Vietnam War, 1955 to 1975, led to widespread acceptance among Allied land forces. Production of both the M108 and M109 began in 1962, though the M108 was phased out the following year in favor of the M109, which continued to be produced until 1969. Various manufacturers, including General Motors, Cadillac Motor Car Division, General Motors, Allison, and Chrysler Corporation, all operated from the same Cleveland facility. Bowen McLaughlin York joined the production effort in 1974 to meet rising demand. The initial M109 production vehicles featured the T255E4 short-barreled main gun, which proved effective but suffered from excessive wear due to the propellant charges. This issue prompted a redesign that introduced the longer-barreled XM185 gun. The M109 fleet was subsequently upgraded to the M109A1 standard beginning in 1972, with operational status achieved the following year. Additional M109A1 models, designated M109A1B, were produced by Bowen McLaughlin York in 1974 to bolster existing stockpiles. The M109's design reflected conventional standards for self-propelled artillery. It housed its power pack on the front right with the driver positioned on the front left. The turret, mounted at the rear, featured a large main gun capable of significant firepower. The commander's position included a cupola that could be fitted with either a .50 or .30 caliber machine gun for air and local defense. The vehicle was supported by a track and wheel arrangement, consisting of 7 double-tired road wheels on each side, with the drive sprocket at the front and the track idler at the rear. A small rear door, side panels, roof hatches, and a hatch above the driver's compartment facilitated crew entry and exit. Despite its powerful 155 mm caliber, the M109 featured minimal barrel overhang. The operating crew initially numbered 6, including the driver, commander, 2 gunners and 2 loaders. The turret could traverse a full 360 degrees. As the M109 saw in the field use, additional revisions were implemented, including a larger turret bustle for increased onboard ammunition storage and new gun mounting hardware. The flotation equipment from earlier models was removed, leading to the adoption of the M109A2 standard, with 823 units produced from 1976 to 1985. Existing M109A1 and M109A1B vehicles were modified to the A2 standard and designated as M109A3. The mid-1980s marked the next significant revision for the M109 line, responding to the enduring threat of nuclear, biological and chemical, NBC, warfare. An NBC protection suite was added, leading to the M109A4 designation for existing M109A2 and M109A3 models. The M109A5 introduced the M284 series 155 mm main gun, replacing the M185 model, and incorporated a more powerful 440 horsepower diesel engine, improving both range and vehicle performance. The M109A5 Plus variant included updated fire control systems and other internal enhancements. After the Gulf War in 1991, the M109A6 Paladin entered service in 1992, representing a substantial improvement over previous models. The A6 variant enhanced armor protection and increased onboard ammunition capacity. It featured an automatic fire control system, which facilitated gun laying and improved accuracy. The NBC suite and crew comfort were further refined, and unassisted engagement ranges peaked at approximately 18.6 miles. With the introduction of rocket-assisted projectiles (RAPs), the M109A6 expanded its effective reach while reducing the crew size to 4. To ensure continuous resupply in the field, the M992 ammunition carrier was developed. Essentially a turretless M109 with a fixed superstructure, the M992 carried 3 crew members and followed M109s into action to provide necessary munitions, passing shells through rear openings. The M109 proved to be an export success, establishing itself as one of the most successful armored vehicles of the Cold War and a leading American self-propelled artillery system since World War II. Operators spanned across Canada, South America, Europe, and the Middle East. Many nations that utilized self-propelled artillery during the Cold War likely included the M109 in their arsenals, and many of these vehicles remain operational today, attesting to their effectiveness in combat. The M109 has participated in various significant conflicts, including the Vietnam War, Yom Kippur War, 1973, Iran-Iraq War, 1980 to 1988, Gulf War, 1991, the U.S.-led Iraq Campaign, 2003 to 2011, and the 2006 Lebanon War. The British Army utilized the M109 until it replaced it with the AS-90 system in 1993. At one point, the XM2001 Crusader was considered the successor to the M109 line. However, this promising program was terminated in May 1992, which ultimately signaled an extended service life for existing M109 vehicles. The M109 Self-Propelled Howitzer has proven to be a cornerstone of artillery capabilities, combining durability, firepower, and adaptability to meet the evolving needs of armed forces around the world. Its legacy continues to be felt on the battlefield, ensuring that the M109 remains a relevant and effective platform for modern military operations.